guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to do a video about two absolutely fantastic books that I have read. I just got a new camera and I'm not sure how well the sound is on it, so I'm not going to be able to tell until I get it back into the editing part. Try to improve it if it's not that great, so I'm sorry. But this week's video is on two books that I just finished recently, and I think they're probably up there on my two favorite books that I've read in 2016. This book was so good. And in this world, there are people who don't read, who don't even know what words are. And to me, I just cannot even fathom that. A world without books just seems so wrong in so many ways. So this follows a girl, Sophia, whose mother has died, and she saw her father, came in after he was killed and saw the massacre, and so now she's on the run with her aunt, and she ends up getting captured. And so now Sophia's out in the world all on her own, carrying around this book, and she has no idea what it is, why her parents were hiding it, and she has to teach herself about this book. She teaches herself how to read just on past memories of her and her mother spending time together. She kind of figures out that her mom was actually teaching her syllables and how to put them together. So she teaches herself how to read, which is amazing because learning how to read the English language is incredibly hard. And she comes across this boy and rescues him. So they go through this long journey together, and within this journey they become really good friends. They love each other past sexuality. They love each other for who they are, their flaws, and they develop such a care for one another that I just think is amazing. So definitely check out The Reader because it was so good. So worth your time. I loved it. It's not a huge book, but it's not a particularly tiny book, but it's very very good. So check out The Reader. Definitely worth it. Oh, and there's also a bunch of YouTube tags about this book, the reader tags. So if you're wondering what that was about, it's about this book, or that's how it came about, and yeah, it's really good. So this one follows three sisters, Katerine, Arisno, and Marabella. Each of them supposedly have their own power: elemental, naturalist, or poisoner. Each sister, and you kind of follow in their lives what they're going through right before the Ascension Year. The Ascension Year is when the top queen, the most powerful one, is to kill her other two sisters. That sounds very dark and twisted, and I would hate to be put into a position like that, but they've grown their whole lives knowing that they're either going to kill or going to die. And it doesn't really make it any easier, and all three of them struggle with that very idea in different ways. And Marabella is the only one who actually has her power. So the other two sisters are having to fake it with the help of they don't grow up with their parents. They grow up, each one of them grows up in their perspective, powers, tutelage. But it follows all three of them, and it makes it very hard to decide who you think is going to be the one to rise, the one on top. And they all lead very different lives, and in the end they come together, and what happens it leaves a cliffhanger for the very next book, and I can't wait. Usually I don't read a series, the first book, right when it comes out, because it takes a year or so before the next one comes out. And so this will probably end up being a reread, and I don't mind that at all. This book was very good. I gave this one 5 out of 5 stars, and The Reader, I gave it 4.5 out of 5 stars. This one just spoke to me a little bit more. While the reader was very, very good, and I wouldn't mind rereading that one again, this one just spoke more to me, to my personality. So definitely go and pick this one up, give it a try. I think you will really, really enjoy it. So, two very, very good books. The Reader by Traci Chee, Three Dark Crowns by Kendare Blake. Kendare Blake. That's a strange name, Kendare. Kendare? Kendare? I don't know. Focus. Can you hear me? Can you hear me in there? So I changed my hair purple. What do you think? Trying to let it grow out. I hate this in-between phase because this side is actually longer than the other side, and just the in-between phase sucks. You can't do anything with it. It's too long to put up how I used to, and it's too short to really put in a ponytail or put up or anything. So right now all I'm doing is throwing it in a headband and being done with it because it's frustrating. I know you know what I'm talking about. We've all done it. We've all been there. Bye. Bye, 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 bye.